Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. I am Lynchy and you are here watching this video that I have put up on YouTube because you are a great person. No, seriously though, I just wanted to start out by saying thanks to the people that are watching and liking the videos and commenting and stuff. Just a quick little note to those people, I do see you and I do really appreciate it. But today we have a 2v2. We're going to stay on board here with this man, JKnaps. He is currently in a, well not currently, but this is an older replay. I say older, it's really not older. It's a few hours old, if that. JKnaps currently on European servers, I believe, because he is playing Gom, who is on the other team, and Gom, as we know, is from EU. So yeah, it looks like the G2 boys are in Europe, and that's a really fortunate goal there. It looks like JKnaps got bumped forward by his teammate into the ball, and it allowed him to accelerate the ball really quickly, and the blue team were just not expecting it. But yeah, JKnaps on the team with his coach, Sathu. Sathu is the coach of G2. And like I was saying, they are in Europe at the moment, getting ready for the major, which is in a week's time. And they will be currently boot camping on European servers or in Europe with G2. So I believe, well I assume the whole team are out there. JKnaps and Sathu definitely are in Europe at the moment. So I can only assume that Chicago and Atomic are as well. So yeah, they're getting the time in a week early. I think that's good. You don't want to be turning up sort of right on top before the major starts. That's a really nice double tap there from Gom, showing what he can do in this matchup against the North American boys. Obviously Gom won't be at the major because he's not on a team that quite made the major just yet, but he's definitely one to watch out for in the future. You will be seeing Gom on plenty of lands, I reckon, if he decides to take up 3v3. He might already be on a team, actually. I should have probably checked before this match, but I'm not too sure if he is. I'd imagine he probably is. He's definitely good enough to be, so I don't see why he wouldn't be. A good demo there from JKnaps on the wall. But Sathu does get beat to the ball by Gom, who is currently backtracking to try and help his teammate here, because JKnaps was looking to attempt an attack there. It's currently 1-1, and it's definitely a close matchup here. Sathu's still looking pretty good, considering he retired quite a while ago now. He's still playing at SSL level, and he still looks like he's pretty decent at the game. I mean, you got to be somewhat, right, if you're a coach, in my opinion. You have to have at least a really good understanding of the game and be half decent yourself, I would say. I don't think I could ever do coaching. I do feel like I have good knowledge of the game, and my knowledge will only get better the more I do what I'm doing here. Casting over matches and just seeing different things that I would usually not see in my ranked games. But coaching, you know, I don't think coaching really gets enough credit in Rocket League. I feel like a lot of the time they can be the scapegoat for the team playing badly as well. That's a really good demo from JKnaps. It looks like Sathu might have a goal here. He does. Oh, that's a really good save actually. That's unfortunate for the blue team. What's his name? Zeri. A great save from him. Sathu looked like he was going to put him on skates, but he actually held his ground really well and got a really good save, but he did pinch it into the bar and he can't quite direct that on target either. It's unfortunate. The blue team feeling like they probably could have got a goal there. It's quite hard to get over the ball though from kickoff. He probably didn't have enough boost to get up to it quick enough and over the ball to get the angle. And Gom with a good bit of control there to pop it over JKnaps, but Sathu was waiting to defend the ball. JKnaps gets a really good 15. He's momentarily through here, but he doesn't have a lot of boost to play with. He does now have 100 boost after stealing the opposition corner boost. Sathu's on his own here. He's just going to look to get a 50 in the corner. JKnaps is going to have to retreat. I do like JKnaps' preset here actually. Canadian decal looks pretty good, clean. The black Alchemist wheels. Yeah, looks quite nice. And he's running the black octane as well. No, it's not. Don't think so. The rear wing looks black, but I think that's part of the decal, so I don't think the octane's black. JKnaps here going off the ceiling to try and block the opposition. There's not been many goals in this game. Not been many attacks either, I would say. It's quite cagey. It's definitely a midfield battle here between these two teams. And JKnaps and Sathu looking pretty good on EU servers, I would say. They look comfortable, which is good. They will have different setups to what they're usually used to back at home. So it's always going to take time to get used to a different setup, right? you probably won't be playing as well as you would like to be. And that's the whole point of the boot camps, you know, getting out there early. I'm not sure how long they've already been out there for, but at the time I'm recording this video, it is a week before the major starts. It's actually about 5 days before the major starts, so it's a decent amount of time. And I'd imagine they've already been out there longer than they will be out there longer than just today from this recording. So yeah, it's always good, and that's the whole point of boot camping, is to get used to the environment. Gone. Looking to get a second goal here. JKnaps is going to stop him getting past even the halfway line, and JKnaps is going to take a nice touch here off the ball and look for a reset. He does get it, but he doesn't really connect with the ball very well after the reset. This is momentarily open here if Gom can get up quick enough. Can JKnaps get back to this? Yes, he can. Just plays it off the crossbar and saves it perfectly. He has no boost. Used every single bit of boost to get to that ball, and he makes a really good save. And Gom losing possession of the ball there, quite silly. And JKnaps is going to try and kill the ball there, but Gom does get back to keep it up, and he's going to take it up the wall. JKnaps and Safi have to be careful here. And Safi, they do kind of double commit to that, but Safi does get a nice touch to play it back towards his own corner. And he does kill the ball, and he'll win 2-1 in doing so. Let's go back and watch that save again. Here we are. This is the save. So he's got 16 boosted as JKnaps. He decides to jump reasonably early, and he had to, because if he waited any longer, the ball was going to go past him. So yeah, he had 16 boost when he jumped. He used every single bit of boost, and he needed every single bit of boost as well to get to that. Beautiful save there from JKnaps. Yeah, that's the only game we have today. The only match I have for you today. Just a little taster of how the North American boys are doing on the EU servers, or at least one of them anyway. Obviously, Safi doesn't play anymore. It's just JKnaps on G2, Safi the coach. I'd say they fared pretty well against a high-level EU ranked player in Gom, who's definitely going to be a pro in the future. I think he's already classed as a pro, so yeah, he's going to be a great player in time to come. He already is Gom, but he will just get better and better as time goes on. But fair play to JKnaps on a new setup in Europe, and he played well there. He played well. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Anybody who's got this far, I do really appreciate it. Do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment as well, and I'll try and get back to you. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you all very soon.